My mental health's been feeling like a little bit average recently. I've had a little like brain fog again, finding it hard to finish sentences, really struggling to recall things. Someone will ask me a question and it'll take like a million years for my brain to like actually understand what they're trying to tell me and then find an answer. So I thought I'm going to test my ketone levels to see what they are, because I have over the last couple of days not been eating particularly ketogenically, which isn't to say I've been having that much carbs, but like I had dinner out with some family, and sometimes it's really hard to order ketogenic friendly meals when you're out to dinner. So with all the sauces and things, I'm sure I had quite a bit of sugar, and then I think that started me craving more sweet things. So I probably had a bit too much like fruit, because you can have some strawberries and things on a ketogenic diet, but I think I've certainly overdid it. And then I may have had some chips, like a tiny handful of some that were left over last night. And it's funny, like even just a few little slips can kind of avalanche into feeling a bit yuck. So anyway, I'm just curious to see if my ketone levels are a bit low.
There is emerging evidence about the benefits of ketogenic diets to help with things like brain fog and mood. I recommend you check out a site called Metabolic Mind if you're curious to learn a bit more about this.
Yeah, so they're pretty low, 0.2. It should be over 0.5 basically to show that you're having some kind of ketosis. And generally they say for medical ketosis, it should be over 1. I use just a ketone blood monitor, like diabetics would use for a glucose monitor, to see what's going on there. So I think today what I'm going to do is a few things to get my ketones back. I'm going to firstly fast. Now I want to caveat this because I'm concerned if you have a history of disordered eating, I would just really recommend that before you think about doing ketogenic diets or fasting, that you really speak to a healthcare professional, because this could potentially trigger some unhealthy behaviors. I just want to sort of call that out as we start. But for me, fasting is how I get back into a higher level of ketosis, so I'm going to try and do that. I'll probably break my fast after lunch, and when I do that, I'm going to have some MCT oil. So they're basically, MCT oil is kind of a type of fatty acid that just instantly gets absorbed as a ketone. Scientists will tell me that that's complete garbage, but look, my brain is all foggy and a mess, so I'm doing my best here. I'll tell you after I'm back into ketosis, and then my brain will start functioning. So I'm going to do that, and just really eat high fat today, and just see, because I already can feel like I'm bloated, sore muscles. That could be because we did some weights yesterday, and my brain just feels like it's wading through a layer of mud and dust. So anyway, let's see.
I had a tablespoon of MCT oil around lunchtime. Surprisingly, I listened back to that recording, and I was partly accurate. It is a fatty acid which helps you get into ketosis. So I hoped it would help kickstart that process for me. I did a test about 10 minutes after, and you'll see it only bumped it up by like 0.1. So I had some fatty food around 6 p.m. This is marrowbone, and it's almost like over 90% fat. So I was hopeful that my ketones would be bumped. And yes, they're over 0.5. So 0.7 is really good. And the following day, I wanted to just check that I had been in ketosis all night. So here I am just testing that I've been over 0.5, and 0.6. So successful getting back into ketosis.